Hey, Vershon, how you doing?
Good.
Good. How's the spring been for you? I guess every time we've been out there, we've seen you at center. So how's that? I guess movement.
It's an adjustment. It's a new position I've never played before, but it's been going good. I feel like I'm starting to get the nuances of the position and just adjust accordingly to help my team be the best.
We probably made more of a big deal about it on the outside looking in. I know over the last couple of years you guys were doing zone blocking.
Yeah.
How has this year been? Is there more man blocking? How's just the communication been with adapting to a new offensive scheme?
I feel like we're changing, but I feel like in the same sense, blocking is blocking. Like you just do it with different names, terminologies, and stuff like that. So I feel like we're adjusting pretty well. We still got to like gel because it's a new O line together. So that's all we are at right now.
Vershon, you mentioned it's kind of a newish group, but obviously a lot of y'all have played a
Yeah.
ton of snaps, so it's kind of, a new set of guys, new combination, but a lot of guys would have played a ton. I guess what's that kind of been like, and how's that kind of, how have you guys kind of meshed over the course of the spring?
I feel like we've meshed pretty good. It's just like we have to understand how each other play in different positions. So, like me, I played left guard. Now I got to go to center, and I got to make the calls. So, I mean, it's the same thing. It's just different, I guess, situations. So, that's all it is. So, yeah.
What have you seen from guys like Nick Gargiulo and Marquis Anderson?
Those guys, they've been playing really hard. They play hard on the field, so they play hard, and I feel like they do put in a lot of time outside of the building, so which helps them on the field during practice. So I feel like those guys have been doing good, and they've shown a lot to us. So they're doing really good.
I mean, what are some of those nuances? I guess you mentioned making the calls is probably the most obvious one,
Yeah.
but what are some of the nuances to playing center?
Like reading the keys of a defense, like being able to make an ID. In a sense, when I was at guard, I had Eric Douglas making all the calls. I didn't have to worry about seeing what the safeties were. Now I have to be like the Eric Douglas and make the calls. And so that was probably the biggest difference of being more vocal and being able to help my teammates be in the right position at all times.
How much has it helped you being a guy who's played several different positions online, being able to, I guess, get experience at other places and see it from those spots? Does it help you when you're trying to make those calls? You kind of know in the back of your mind, like, all right, I know what he's supposed to be doing over here, so that maybe that helps.
Yeah, like learning the new offense. If you already played in multiple offenses in different positions, I feel like you've seen every like different picture. So now I can just put all the pictures together in my head and understand what I'm seeing. So it does help a lot. It gives me a broader view of the field.
Obviously, you had the chance to be able to work with Spencer last year, but the relationship now, the dynamic of being a center, how is that relationship continuing to grow? Are you guys doing any, little things on the side to be able to continue to grow that relationship?
Yeah, we definitely have met with each other a lot more than what we used to do because, I was a left guard. I wasn't really that much communicative with the center. I'm at quarterback, but now I'm at center. We talk a lot. We try to see each other's eyes and, like, pass protection and seeing where he would rather it be sent to. So, yeah, we do hang out a lot and talk about more stuff that ways.
You mentioned kind of the changes with center, obviously calling out plays. There's a lot more to it than maybe a little bit playing guard. I guess what is maybe the most challenging part about that? I mean, how difficult? I mean, what's that adjustment kind of like?
It's kind of like going from like being like a little brother to being like I'm gonna say like the dad. Like you gotta control the family. The family has to know what to do, and you have to be like the leader in a sense and let everybody know what to do. But as I'm saying, my brothers have helped me, so they just keep me make sure I'm in the right way. Yeah.
And you've got, the same voices in the room with Coach Teasley or Coach Atkins, whoever has been in there for you. How much does that help you with that transition, having the like consistency with coaches?
Yeah, that helps a lot because it's like they already know what I do. They understand me, so they can see what I'm thinking, and that it just makes it easier because they break it down easier ways that I understand. So, I mean, I was there with Eric, who pretty much broke down the whole offense, who could help me all the time. So, I feel like now that I'm here with Coach Teasley, I get to talk to Coach Teasley and Coach Ad more about like schemes or what I should see, how I should see. So, the relationship has definitely grown, but it was already as grown as it should be. So yeah, it's been getting a lot more better. So. Yeah. Thank you.